I'm on a mission to review and rank every single episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I'm not stopping until it is done. I'm of course talking about the critically acclaimed 3D computer animated Star Wars anthology series that first aired in 2008 and ended in 2020. Not to be confused with Star Wars Clone Wars, the 2D animated micro series that was released in 2003. I'm watching and reviewing every single episode in the official release order to keep things simple and ranking each episode as I go along. When all is said and done, I'll have a complete and comprehensive ranking of every episode from the entire series. So to make sure you don't miss a single episode, like this video and subscribe to the channel to ensure you stay on this journey with me. There will be spoilers for today's featured episode, so viewers beware. Now, on to today's episode. Today we are looking at episode 1 from season 2 titled Holocron Heist. Ahsoka is put on guard duty in the Jedi Archives under the watch of Jocasta Nu as punishment for disobeying orders during a battle with Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. During Ahsoka's punishment, Cad Bane, with the help of a shapeshifter called Cato Parasiti and a droid called Todo 360, breaks into the Holocron Vault to steal a holocron for Darth Sidious that will lead him to every Force-sensitive child in the galaxy. Parasiti initially takes the shape of a dead Jedi Master called Master Innocence and aids Bane from the archives before being forced to take the form of Jocasta Nu after she discovers the bounty hunter. While Anakin and Obi-Wan are busy chasing Cad Bane after Master Yoda senses the presence of a trespasser in the temple, Ahsoka discovers Parasiti imitating Nu and defeats the bounty hunter. In the end, Bane escapes with the holocron after blowing up Todo in the communications center with a bomb he planted earlier as a distraction, and after learning from the shapeshifter that Bane's next target is a Jedi Master, Anakin and Ahsoka set out to stop the bounty hunter. Holocron Heist kicks off Clone Wars' second season with a very solid episode following up season 1's Cad Bane escapade with another job for the bounty hunter. There is a lot happening here and I love all of it. Cad Bane continues to prove why he is a fan favorite. He is once again effortlessly cool and pulls off a job that would make Boba Fett piss his pants. He honestly plays the Jedi for fools, so much so that Obi-Wan and Anakin end up protecting the wrong section of the temple because nobody thinks that a bounty hunter would even be able to get into the Holocron Vault, let alone even want a holocron in the first place. Seeing a heist play out in the Star Wars universe is slowly becoming a tired trope in the modern state of the franchise, but back when this episode aired, it was still a fun and fresh novelty. On top of an already excellent heist storyline, we also continue to see Ahsoka's character mature in this episode. The start of the episode throws us right into the middle of a classic Clone Wars conflict with air and ground combat to boot in a very cool battle that honestly doesn't last long enough. This is of course all just a setup for Ahsoka to arrogantly disregard orders from Anakin and Obi-Wan after she believes she has the droids retreating when they are in fact about to regroup and pulverize her whole squad. It's a humbling moment for Ahsoka and it continues to quell her disobedience and arrogance. After getting chewed out by the Jedi Council, she does manage to make amends for her mistake by taking out Bane's shape-shifting accomplice, and she ends the episode on a high. I would like to think that the fan opinion of Ahsoka started to well and truly shift by the time this episode aired. Having the episode set in the Jedi Temple and in particular the Jedi Archives is one of my favorite aspects here. It's nice to just sit in the temple and soak in the Jedi Order lore and see the Jedi in their regular setting instead of on a battlefield. The spotlight on Jocasta Nu here is also nice and it gives her character a bit more depth beyond being the dumb grandma that couldn't find a Camino in Attack of the Clones. The premiere episode of season 2 also shows a marked improvement when it comes to the series animation. There is a noticeable difference here compared to season 1, and while even this season still shows its age, Clone Wars should be commended for managing to steadily increase its animation quality with each season. This episode is only dragged down by a few minor nitpicks I have, like why is there a back door in the Holocron Vault? It's an awful flaw in the design and the Jedi Council should have picked up on this during the construction of the vault. Also, Bane's shapeshifter accomplice manages to mess with the Jedi Temple systems from a regular old computer in the library. Again, this just feels like another huge security flaw. Who designed the security for this place? Whatto? It's like if I could access the library's aircon and lighting from just one of their public PCs. But speaking of the shapeshifter, I do appreciate that they are clearly the same species as Zam Wesell from Attack of the Clones. In fact, between bounty hunters, the Coruscant Underworld, and the Jedi Temple, I got some strong Attack of the Clones vibes from this episode, which I greatly appreciated. Also, I like what they do with Todo 360 in this episode. He's a snarky little droid that Bane tricks into being a suicide bomber, which I found quite funny. Not sure what that says about me, but anyways. Holocron Heist once again utilizes the Star Wars universe to retell another common story archetype with Clone Wars seasoning. Cad Bane continues to prove that he is one of the most efficient and deadly bounty hunters in the universe, Ahsoka continues to grow as a character after learning more valuable lessons, and the visuals bring back fond memories of Attack of the Clones. I love the episode's exploration of the Holocrons and the Jedi Temple, and it's a solid start to a fun arc that we will see play out over the following episodes. And that was Holocron Heist, ranking it against every other episode of Clone Wars I've reviewed so far. It currently sits at number 16. Will it hold this place? Only time will tell. And here is the complete ranking so far. That's me finished for this episode. Now, I want to hear from all of you. What's your personal review of this episode? Where would you rank it among every other episode of Clone Wars? Let me know in the comments below after you've liked the video and subscribed. I'll see you guys next time with another Clone Wars episode review and ranking. Until then, thank you for watching. As always, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.